Oh, snap. What is up, everybody? Jason, what is up? How are you, buddy?
Good, man.
Aside from being tired and sunburned.
I'm a little tired, yeah.
Yeah, Jason was out cleaning stones, guys. He was doing the Cemetery Road videos. If you're not following him on Instagram, you should do that because that's how I knew what he was doing. I got the update. I watched his stories.
Right.
But yes, welcome back, everybody. It is Friday. Heck yes. So excited. We do our pre-show live, which is what this is. So we hang out for about an hour before the episode goes live. We chat, we talk about the episode, we talk about all kinds of cool stuff. And then we watch the new episode, which is part 2 of Gold Hill Hotel. This is when we're still inside the actual Gold Hill. And mainly Rosie's room, so this one's called Rosie's room. But it was pretty awesome. This is a good episode. I like this episode.
Nice.
Got a little emotional for Jason, but in a good way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I'm not gonna ruin anything, but just so you guys know, it was a good one. So if you're just tuning in, go ahead. Yeah. So if you guys are just tuning in, these are the hangouts. If you're here strictly for the paranormal, come back in about an hour and we will be premiering the new episode. But if you want to hang out and get to know us, ask some questions, then you are in the right place. And we started 10 minutes early. So
yeah, why not?
Cheers. Happy Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, so like he said, I went out and cleaned some stones, guys. I finally had time to go out. I drove about an hour and a half-ish so to go to a very specific cemetery and start cleaning some stones. And so I've been doing that most of the afternoon and literally just got back in order to jump onto this. So I'm still in my dirty clothes. I'm just like covered with dirt and grossness. But it was fun. It was a lot of work. And I pretty much ran through most of my supplies.
Dang.
Like all my spray.
Serious?
Yeah. That stuff. It takes if your stone is gross, like it takes a lot of that D2 to really eat through the stuff. But it was fun.
I can't wait to see the video, though. I cannot wait to see that video. So, guys, if you're not, make sure you go subscribe. Cemetery Road, The Cemetery Road. Search it on YouTube or just go to linktree.com/The Cemetery Road and go hit up all of his links. Help him replenish the cleaning supplies that he used today. Speaking of people helping out the shows, huge shout out, guys. I went ahead and I put some LED strip light right here so we can light up the Legends board. We got 4 legends up here now. We've got Mary, Daniel, Sass, aka Sarah Jane, and Cynthia. Thank you so much. These wonderful people were nice enough to donate at least $100 to the show. So boom, thank you so much. $100 donation, put you on the legend board, and that doesn't come off. That stays up forever. These ones I'll typically erase at the end of each live stream. These ones, they stay up there forever. And we got quite a few more spots. We can fit another few people there, and then I got a whole nother board down there. So huge shout out. Thank you guys so much for loving the channel so much and contributing so much. Y'all are amazing. And Coco, thanks for joining the team. Or updating and joining the team. Terry, I saw that you joined the mystery box. Thank you so much. I got some cool stuff going out here pretty soon. And Mark, thank you for the super chats. Guys, if you don't know what the mystery box is, where have you been? Just kidding. But you do get these things. Look, Jason, I got some for you too.
Woohoo!
Woo! You get a big old sticker, bumper sticker. We got Homicide Magnus. We got Pizza Ghost stickers. We got all kinds of stuff. Plus, you get one-of-a-kind Polaroids from the locations that we go to. I took a ton of pictures at the Washoe Club the other night. So a bunch of them. up there, which is awesome. So, guys, if you want to join, just go to linktree.com/thehauntedSide. I'll post up the link. There it is. Boom. Join. You can send a PayPal donation. You can join that, and you can check out all of the merchandise. All right. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's fill this board, guys. We're going to Kansas. Jason, it's like 20 days.
It's 20 days away. We're not going to Kansas for 20 days, guys.
No, we're going to Kansas for maybe 10 days.
Yeah.
Or 7 days, something like that. But, guys, the trip is 20 days away. 24, 21, whatever. It's coming up very soon.
Yeah.
We are ridiculously excited to get out there. Not just for the Paracon, which is exciting because we got invited to the Temple Fear Fest Paracon for both days, 2 days. But afterwards, we're getting to go to some really, really cool spots throughout Kansas and even up into Iowa. We're going to Iowa for one of them, which is
Why not?
Insane. Yeah, insane. So, guys, help us, please. Get up there and get all these episodes filmed, and basically just fill up the the gas on the gas tank on that van because she is thirsty. Beverly, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. Beverly, and it looks like, is that Mike? Michael. Thank you. Appreciate that PayPal donation. Thanks, guys. It helps. Every little bit helps.
It does.
Jason needs a Bang energy drink right now.
I have a Red Bull. I'm gonna get into it. I just needed to drink like a lot of water because I did not take enough water with me when I went to go do the stone cleaning. One, I didn't take water for me, but I didn't take enough water to clean the stones either. Well, I ran out of water like right when I was finishing up, so I had enough. But honestly, I probably could have done at least one more stone had I had a little bit more water.
Oh, man.
But I think I need to get another sprayer that's just full of D2 as well, just to try and get a little bit more bang for my buck with like a gallon jug instead of just the spray bottles. But it was good, but it was tough. It's hard work when you find these stones. They are just covered with gook, and I would guarantee no one's ever cleaned them. So to like really, like, I feel like on a couple of them, I just got the first layer off.
Man, that
like it probably could have used a little bit more scrubbing. But it was fun, but tiring. It was more tiring than I thought it was going to be. But, you know, I didn't really take into consideration I would have to be like on my knees, like bent over, scrubbing the stones. And so like my old body can't take it. It's a little rough.
Oh, you need to bring like a little stool.
I know.
Just bring a little stool and some extra water.
But it is crazy to see the night and day difference between the stone when I got there and then the stone when I left. And the way that D2 works is it keeps working even after I've cleaned it and everything. It kills all the little microscopic organisms and plants that are embedded within the stone. So over the next few weeks, the stones lighten more and more as all the stuff causing the discoloration is killed by the chemical. That's so awesome. At some point, maybe in the next month or so, I'll have to drive back out there and see how they look and then do some more cleaning. Susan asked, did I take before and after pictures? I did.
Absolutely.
But it was a pain in my butt because my phone, I used my phone to shoot my videos, kept overheating because it was too dang hot out there. And I was like in the sun. So I'd be like cleaning and stuff, and I'd have to check my phone every once in a while to make sure it didn't shut off.
It was like cooling down. Oh, yeah. No.
So I did lose a little bit of footage just because my phone shut off and I didn't notice. So that's the way it goes, guys.
Yeah, unfortunately. Cassie, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. And Bobby, safe driving. Thank you so much for that PayPal donation as well.
Thank you.
Yes, safe drive. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I saw, did we get a couple of, I think we've got a little super chat action
super
too.
chats.
Beverly dropping
Super
a super
chatties.
chat as well. There you go. Thank you. Getting a little circle action there. And Dungeon Gangster. I'm going to go Dungeon G. Thank y'all. Can't wait for the new Haunted Flicks. I know, right? We are super excited to get this new episode up. Part 2 of the Gold Hill Hotel. And then I already started, because I was so excited, I already started to put together the part 1 of the Miner's Cabin, which Miner's Cabin is coming out next, y'all. And it was nuts. It was insane. Sass, aka Sarah Jane, loving the live streams. Get me up on that glow board.
Do it.
Because you asked nicely.
General says, so Jason needs a stool, extra water, a parasol to cover his phone, and extra water. Yep, I need all of those things. This is my first time going out and doing the stone cleaning, so it was a learning experience on exactly what is needed and exactly how much work goes into it, so I know to have a little bit of extra time the next time I go. And then, yeah, it was cool. It was hot. It was cool.
Janine, thank you so very much for that PayPal donation. You are amazing. We will see you at the Tahoe Biltmore event. I know she's coming. And there's a bunch of you guys coming to the Tahoe Biltmore event, which is going to be awesome. Jason and I are super excited for that.
Yeah.
And we get to meet all of you guys, which is awesome. Put a real face to all these beautiful names. Frank is creeping.
Sarah Jane says, hey, Jason, if you had to give up one thing for a year, would it be Ghostbusters or the Viewmaster stuff? Probably the Viewmaster stuff. As much as I love my Viewmaster stuff, I could hold off for a year, I think.
That would be tough. That would be a very tough year for you, Jason.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I'm excited though. I want you guys, if you're just tuning in, thanks for being here. This is the pre-show. So we just hang out for an hour and chat before we watch part 2 of Gold Hill Hotel, which is a lot of Rosie's Room. And dude, it's crazy. We got so much activity, and really, we didn't spend that much time like inside the hotel, really. You know, I mean, we were there enough. We got what we needed, and then we went out into the Miner's Cabin. But just that amount of time that we were, especially up in Rosie's room, was insane.
Mm-hmm.
It was absolutely insane. But I'm not going to ruin it, guys. I'm not going to ruin what happens. Let's see. Let's keep on going. What do we got? Oh, I thought somebody had joined the mystery box. No, okay. Stuff moves in that place. Wasn't GH there before? Yes, they were there a very, very, very long time ago. It was actually part of their like original documentary. So before they even had a show. Jason and Pat should have a contest who can grow the longest beard. I'd probably win because Jason would have to shave it.
Yep.
You do still have like the beard in these episodes too. In this one,
I do, because I shaved after I went home.
Uh-huh.
And in the next few episodes of Cemetery Road, I'll have the giant beard too.
Yeah, be like.
I still have to edit the new episode too.
Yes, you do get
because it's supposed to come out tomorrow.
Yeah, good idea. Get that edited. Hopefully Tahoe will be back to normal, still mostly evacuated. Yeah, I know. So the Tahoe Biltmore is in North Lake, which hasn't been affected other than just the smoke and stuff like that. I don't think anybody's been evacuated up there. But South Lake Tahoe has been like hit really, really hard. which is
Yep.
terrible because it is beautiful down there.
So Jane says, where are you on the subs for Cemetery Road, Jason? Well, we did cross 1,700, guys. That
Yes,
was huge. Like we crossed 1,700 like an hour after the live stream was done. So currently we are sitting at 1,706.
Oh, heck yes.
So pretty awesome.
Very awesome. Sean says we need to go to Sweetwater Mansion in Florence, Alabama. Place is really haunted. I haven't heard of it, but absolutely.
Yeah, we'll go anywhere.
Yeah, we would love to go. Abso-freaking-lutely. Is that Glam? Yup, that's Glam.
Yep.
Thank you for the PayPal donation. It's funny because she always puts cult fees. Cult fees. Already starting to sing. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. It's going haywire. What on earth? My computer was going haywire. All right, Jason.
You can put Jacqueline on the board for supporting the Cemetery Road. JACQ UELINE.
Bam.
And thank you immensely for helping me buy some more D2
because that
like I literally went through most of my D2 today. So
how many stones were you able to clean with it?
4.
Okay, so I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, and they were big. One was a really large stone. The other ones were smaller, but they were definitely way worse. One was a pillar-like stone, so I had 4 equal sides to clean, and then the other ones were just covered in grossness. Sarah Jane says, Jason, are you going to do anything special for your 1-year anniversary for Cemetery Road? Well, like the 1-year anniversary of Cemetery Road, I will be at the Tahoe Biltmore with Patrick and doing the whole like paranormal takeover thing. So that will be awesome to be at a live event for the anniversary, basically, of my show. I'm thinking of other stuff too. Like I want to do a giveaway and all that kind of stuff. It should be a ton of fun.
Heck yes. Catfished. Did you send off the box? Yes. But it is going to Australia. I'm pretty sure.
So you'll get it in 5 years.
Yeah. It went out. I hope and pray that it makes it to you. But so far, everything that's gone out has eventually gotten there. It takes a few weeks, but it ends up getting there. So
maybe
let me know.
Months.
Yeah, unfortunately, let me know if it doesn't. But yes,
Glam asked me, Jason, was it satisfying cleaning the stones? Yes, it was. There were a couple stones that I couldn't read the name at all, or the information on the stone, and as you're cleaning it, like the whole thing just reappears. It was pretty awesome.
That is awesome. I can't wait to see it. Cannot wait to see it. I
also did. I do have something I want to give away because while I was there, I did a quick little thing that's sitting right here. Give you guys a little teaser. Give you guys a little tease of one of the things I did today.
Oh, was it
Yeah, I did a rubbing.
Dang, that thing is cool.
Yeah, it turned out okay. I think I need to redo some stuff. Like I got to redo some stuff to get it better. But I did one, and it's my first one, and someone gets to own this thing eventually.
Ooh, dang. Snap. Shauna says, what's going on with the board? Great question. If you're just tuning in, guys, we are hanging out. These are our live streams before we do the premiere of the new episodes. So these are the hangouts. We just talk, hang out. But the glow board is basically when somebody sends a super chat, sends a PayPal donation, joins the channel, or joins the patron to help us get out to these locations and film more episodes. You get your name on the glow board of awesomeness. At the end of the live streams and premiere, I'm going to take a picture of it and post it up on the Instagram. And then back here, we've got the Legends board. These are the people who have donated a $100 either PayPal donation or super chat. You get your name permanently on the Legends board. So, yeah, that is what's going on there. So if you would like to get your name on the Glow board or the Legends board, help us get out to Kansas. Help us fill up that gas tank on old Falcor there. We would greatly appreciate it. And you can also get your name up on the boards by supporting the Cemetery Road, which is Jason's passion project that he does outside of the haunted side. And you should also subscribe to that immediately as well if you have not yet. And I got some names to write up there. Shauna. Speaking of Shauna, she was like, "What is it? What is that for?" It's for this.
Beverly says with her super chat, she says, "Did I get a circle for my last super chat? Please give me a star, as this is number 3."
Oh my goodness! And Ruth, thank you much.
I do see Beverly's name circled, so now Circle gets the square with a star. Boom!
Bam! Look at that. Thank you so very much, Beverly. Much appreciated. All right, you guys. Let's get to some questions. We had some really good questions on Tuesday's live stream.
Yeah, it was probably one of my favorite ones.
It was good. It was definitely some good ones. So let's go. Come on. Let it go, guys. Get the questions.
I got 2 more names for you, sir.
What do we got?
Frank.
Frank.
He's already on there and circled, so now you get another Frank on there for doing Cemetery Road stuff.
Yes.
And Daniel.
Cemetery Freak. Daniel.
Thank you, gentlemen. Your support is much appreciated.
Heck yes, because that cleaning stuff is not cheap, guys. So help Jason get more of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, I didn't answer, but I saw somebody asked what this is. It is an iced.
It's just tap water. That's what tap water looks like in Nevada.
Yeah, this is Reno tap water. No big deal. No, it is an iced pumpkin spice latte. Because yes, I am just that basic.
That's true.
Jeff,
thank you, guys. You guys rock. Looking forward to this upcoming episode.
Yes, this one's good. This one's gonna be good.
You know what's funny and cool, and I appreciate it, guys. On the last live stream, I had to boogie out a little early because I had to go to the gym. And I went to the gym, and I posted a picture on my Instagram. Said, "Look, see, I did in fact go to the gym. Had a pretty good workout, but it's like one of my most liked pictures on Instagram. Like the amount of support you guys put into the fact that I actually got to the gym and worked out. It's that little bit of motivation that I need. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys."
That's awesome. Victoria says tomato or chicken noodle soup with a grilled cheese. 100% tomato soup with a grilled cheese.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the chicken noodle soup with a grilled cheese sandwich doesn't sound appealing.
No, it just doesn't even sound good. Why would anybody?
I would just be sitting there eating it, grimacing, wishing I had tomato soup.
Yeah. That is exactly what it would be. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I don't know. Flight, I guess. Anything Superman has.
Anything Superman has. I like invisibility, like being able to just go invisible. I think that would be pretty dang cool.
Wendy, thank you for the super chat. Love you guys. Can't wait for the premiere. Hey, need some loving. Got shredded at the hospital today.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what? That's because people suck. But you don't suck, Wendy. You're awesome.
Wendy A. Thank you so very much, being super, super generous. I saw another one.
Yeah.
Favorite coffee drink?
generally people suck. It's just, I mean, I think we rail about that a lot in terms of like people coming onto our videos and being like, you guys suck, you fake, this is dumb, you whatever. And we always rail on them for just wasting their time coming onto a YouTube video that they can watch for free and just being jerks. It's a whole other thing when you have to deal with jerks in real life, face to face.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. So I feel you. I hate it.
I hate it. Ooh, Shauna says, what's your favorite item to use while investigating? Jason.
audio recorder and camera, basically.
Yeah, audio recorder camera. I do like the spirit box, especially when we're at a place that it's very active and we're catching a lot of like voices coming through. I think that's awesome because EVPs are great but sometimes we don't hear them in the moment, which is unfortunate because if we knew that we were interacting with something, we might stay in that area a bit longer. But with the spirit box, when that thing starts talking and it's the same voice or it's answering questions or seems relevant to what we're doing or what we're asking, that's awesome.
Yeah. Somebody asked, I lost it. Where is it? Amelia says, Jason, are you less of a skeptic now than when you started with the haunted side? I would say yes. I think I'm still always going to be skeptical. When I say I'm a skeptical believer, I believe there's something out there. The skepticism comes where I'm not going to believe every single thing that somebody tells me or even that I see. Like there are times when we experience something and I'm like, was that a thing or was it?
Did we lose Jason? Oh my God, right when I stepped away because Lex is trying to hijack what's going on. Can you guys still hear me? I was like, what happened? Jason froze. Okay, good. Lex, in your room, please. Thank you. He keeps coming in with his little pop gun and he's like, pop, 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 pop. And then Jason's still just like, I can't even do his face. Oh, I wonder if his phone overheated. Oh, because he was literally just talking about his phone. Oh. He disappeared, guys. He's completely gone. He stopped being frozen and was just completely gone. Screenshot that look, Patrick. I know, right? That's what I should have done. Oh my gosh. Pat looks fresh. That might be because old P Trick got himself a haircut. Actually, I got all of them cut, just about. Yeah, it was getting a little, so I wanted to make sure that I was good for the Kansas trip. I didn't want to look like Bigfoot walking around Kansas, so I decided to get a little trim. Oh, best EVP ever. One of my favorite ones that we got, and go back and listen to it on the Winchester Mystery House. But we got a female voice that said, "Welcome to my home," which is pretty dang cool. Because we left that in the room that Sarah Winchester actually passed away in, which is pretty awesome. So that was a good one. That was a very good one. Most annoying question you get asked. I don't know if I get annoyed by any question. I mean, if I play guitar, people are like, "Can you play Stairway to Heaven?" That's always an annoying question. No, I'm just kidding. But no, you can ask whatever you guys want. There's nothing that's annoying. I did see somebody ask favorite coffee drink. Mine is the pumpkin spice latte, but I get a 4 shots and then breve, so it's steamed half and half instead of whole milk, and it's freaking delicious. Trust me, just do it. I feel like Jason has the perfect amount of skepticism. Exactly. He's not going to go in and like everything is a ghost and everything is a demon. And he's just freaking out and losing his mind. No, he's going to go in and be like, okay, what could that be? What might that be before he just jumps wholeheartedly in? 100%. Computer overheated. That's what we thought. Don't worry, Jason. We got you. Let that thing cool down and get yourself back in here. Bigfoot in Kansas? I know. I don't want to look like Bigfoot, Kansas. Are you being affected by the fires at all, Patrick? Not by the fires themselves, but the smoke, absolutely. A couple days ago, when it was really bad in South Lake Tahoe, I couldn't see my neighbor's house across the street. So yeah, it was bad. And there's a lot of people that have got like coughs and stuff out here now. Everybody's just coughing and not having a good time. Not having a good time outside. I went and tried to play golf, and I was just like, oh, God, I only got through 9. I was like, I need to get inside. Do you guys use the music box? Yeah, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. Ooh, there he is on the phone, it looks like.
Nope. I literally had to move the computer so that it's being blasted by the air conditioning.
Oh, so it's on the AC. Okay, that makes sense. So everybody was agreeing with you that you have the perfect amount of skepticism right before you froze and we're doing this face for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. My point is that I will never just blindly believe something.
Yeah.
But I have seen things and experienced things doing the ghost hunting that I cannot explain. Just cannot explain. So I do believe there's something out there that is unknown that we can't see. And I just hope to experience more of that.
100%. Sass, a.k.a. Sarah Jane, says, what are you planning to put up on the wall next? I don't know, but something's going to happen, guys. I did get this really cool-looking neon light thingy, LED light thingy for the Legends board. So that's cool. If anybody wants to join the Legends board, just send a $100 super chat or PayPal donation along with the $100 challenge. So whatever it is you say, we have to do.
Within reason.
Within reason-ish. I get to know when people ask you have things followed you home because it happens almost every week. Ollie. It's true.
Yeah.
That does get asked a lot, but it's a common question people want to know.
Yeah. And the common questions we get asked every single time we come on is, how did you guys meet? Do things follow you home? And would you investigate fill in the blank? And I think we've answered them enough. Don't really have to go into it every time. So if you're asking that question, generally, unless it's been a while since we've kind of gone through the stories or whatever, we'll just kind of skip over them.
Favorite cheese? I don't know. That's tough. I don't know if I could pick one.
Cheese in general.
Yeah,
Jackie asks, when other paranormal channels say for entertainment purposes, does that mean it's completely fake? Because before I started following you guys, I was watching another channel and some things seemed staged. As far as I know, if the channel puts on there for entertainment purposes, it is generally a staged show. So I'm not going to say every single thing that happens in that show is staged. I have no idea. I'm not a part of those shows. I can't say. But from what I've seen, they put that on there somewhere because they do stage some things. And so if you like call them out on something, they could be like, well, we said entertainment purposes only, kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'd say, honestly, just go with your gut. If you're watching something and you're just like, absolutely no way, come on, it's probably, an absolutely no way, come on moment. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Jane says, do you get another silver button when you hit 200K? No, you do not. The next big one is 1 million. So when we hit 1 million, we will not just have the silver play button, but we will have a gold one back there. Actually, the gold one's huge, so I'm gonna have to redo the entire wall.
It's a little bigger
when we get to that point. But hey, we're making some progress, guys. We are getting there. Allie, thank you so much. If customers would stop interrupting me, JK, I know, right? Oh my gosh. Don't they know that you're trying to watch a show here? Allie, thank you so much. Got you on the board as well. Much appreciated. When you and Jason going to do another investigation with Cody and Sean? Probably here pretty soon. Yeah, they're definitely going to be in at the Tahoe event, so we'll probably do some live streams and investigating with them there. I think they're going to stay in town also because they're coming to the Northern Nevada event a week later. So they might come out to Eureka with us. Which would be awesome.
I imagine we'll just be hanging out with them for like that entire week.
Yeah. So we will definitely get some. Live streams with those guys, but I would love to get out and to do some more proper filming with them as well. Shauna says, "Why did you get into ghost hunting?" I got into ghost hunting. The very short story is I grew up in a house that had a lot of activity, and I was 8 years old when I saw my first kind of shadow figure thing. And ever since then, I've been like, okay, I don't know what that is, but I want to find out.
Mm-hmm. We have some super chats. One, Miranda White has become a new member. Congratulations. Welcome.
What? Miranda.
And then Mary says, on my way to town, I'll have to watch later, but she dropped a super chat. That is awesome.
Thank you so much.
And then Sonia dropped a super chat with a whole bunch of emojis, including hearts, ghosts, and bacon and burgers and fries.
Yeah.
And Daniela says, have you guys ever thought about coming to Germany for some haunted places? Absolutely. The answer to the question of would you ever come to fill in the blank is always yes. We'll go anywhere.
Yeah. You need the haunted side neon sign, Pat. Yes. Ruth says, how do you send money to Cemetery Road? Can't find the link. Linktree.com/the Cemetery Road. He posted it up right there.
I've been told to check PayPal. Sorry. I was so worried about my computer overheating that I wasn't paying attention. Beverly, thank you.
Beverly getting another star. Elizabeth says, Patrick, will you ever post videos from your vault of old investigations you did when you were touring? Maybe. The only problem is most of that stuff was shot on like an iPhone 4 or like an old school like Nikon digital camera, so the video quality is horrible. But I mean, I did capture some cool stuff on there. So maybe one of these days I'll make like a little compilation of some of the cool stuff that I had caught over the years.
And Janine has supported Cemetery Road as well. So thank you, Janine. You're awesome.
Heck yes. Awesome peoples. What do you guys do in your downtime? If you have any, that is ... So true. What do? I play golf when I can, if it's not smoky. I have been just hanging out with Lex a lot. He started school for the first time.
You're supposed to hang out with your kids?
I know, right? I saw that thing. Yeah, they're like, oh, being in lockdown, you get to hang out with your kids more. And the kid's like, hey, Dad. He's like, shut up. Hanging out with Lex. We play video games. That's pretty much it. I don't do much.
I hang out with the kids and the wife and I like to go to flea markets and antique stores. I like to do Ghostbuster stuff. That's about what I've been doing lately.
Yeah, not bad. M-Note, is it necessary to purchase advanced tickets to Biltmore? It's not necessarily necessary to do it, but you get a better price on them, and it won't sell out. So you don't have to if you wanna, take the chance. But I would suggest doing it. Absolutely. Would you ever go look for cryptids? Absolutely.
I want to go look for Bigfoot.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I think absolutely we would. I still am convinced that there is something out kind of around the Truckee River Murder House as well, which, oh my God, Jason, I didn't even tell you this. It was in the news here recently. But there was a young man, I think maybe 30s, mid 30s, maybe early 40s, that disappeared in that area, kind of around that Mustang exit for Truckee River Murder House. And they, unfortunately, it's a horrible story, but they found him dead in the river, like right around where the Truckee River Murder House is. He'd been in the river for days. And they don't know if he was out there just camping and something happened or what. No idea. But I saw that story recently and I was like, oh man, it was pretty crazy.
Elizabeth says, Jason, what is your favorite documentary from the past few years? You know what? I really had a lot of fun with the Fire Festival documentaries. Netflix put out one and Hulu put out one, and they complement each other in telling the story. So they're definitely both worth the watch. So yeah, I would say that. I would have to like sit down and scroll through my like viewing history to find some other ones, but those ones are pretty good.
Would you guys ever do group investigations?
We have at the Tahoe Biltmore, at the Donovan Mills when we hang out with the Northern Nevada Ghost Hunters. That's as close as we would get. Like the Tahoe Biltmore stuff, the Vegas event that's coming up on Halloween. That's when we would do things like group investigations.
Yeah, because most of the time, guys, we're setting up, traveling to, or filming episodes. So we don't have really the time. And with Jason living in Oklahoma and me living in Nevada, if he's coming here or if I'm going there, it's not necessarily to do a group investigation or like an event. Although we will be doing more events, now that we can kind of get out more and people can be in the locations more. But yeah, typically Jason and I, priority one is to get into locations and film full episodes, proper episodes for you guys. That is priority one. Patrick, you hear so many things that others don't pick up on. Do you think you have a special gift or just open more? I don't know. People say I have supersonic hearing, which is ironic because I played music for so long that my hearing has got to be diminished in some way because loud amps and drums for years, decade or more. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit more sensitive to it. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to like prove that, you know what I mean? Or like if there's a way to like, I don't know, but it tends to happen. I don't know why it happens. But I will be so focused on things that I'm like, did you hear that? Did you hear? Because it just happens. And I just happen to pick up on it. Another thing too, is that if you guys look, most of the time, especially during the walkthroughs, Jason has the camera. And so he's doing what Jason does, right? He's going in there, he's trying to document what's happening around him and anything that I'm doing. Most of the time in the beginning, I don't have a camera, so I'm like full-fledged 100% into the surroundings, where Jason's more of like, okay, I'm looking around, making sure that this is safe for when the night vision comes on and we're walking around in the dark. I want to make sure that this is in frame, so he's worried a little bit more about the filming aspect of it then. And so maybe that's why sometimes he might not hear something immediately. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might have something. Who knows? Have you guys gone to the Conjuring house? No, not yet, but we would love to. That is one on the radar.
Chat can you put slow. Ruth on the board, sir? Ruth, thank you for supporting this.
Right there. Whoa, thank you. Appreciate it. And Bobby, thank you so much for joining the team. I think I have you. Yeah, you're right here.
Bobby.
Oh, bam. And guys, we filled up one board. Y'all are amazing.
Skippy.
Yeah, thank you so much for supporting the channel, helping us get out to Kansas. We have so much going on out there, guys. We've got hotels, travel expenses, the location fees. We got a bunch of stuff to cover. So all of those donations, super chats, PayPals, all that stuff is going to help us pay for that trip. So thank you so very much. You guys are super generous. Again, we always say it, guys. We appreciate it so very much. All of the donations, but they are never expected. The show will always be free to watch on YouTube. If you can't afford it, we totally understand. We get it. Times are tough for everybody. But just know that being here, liking the videos, sharing the videos, anything like that is way more than enough. We thank you guys so much for doing that. Y'all are amazing. Do you work with crystals? If so, what are your favorite? I haven't ever really gotten into crystals, so I don't know. The black ones? I like the black crystals because it goes with my shirt. Speaking of which, get this shirt, guys. Look at that. This is literally my favorite shirt now. I don't ever take it off. I don't ever take it off. Go get it.
Sarah Jane asks, what's next for the merch store for Haunted Side and Cemetery Road? Anything in the pipeline? I've got a shirt that I'm designing for the Tahoe Biltmore event that hopefully I can get it out very, very soon so people can order it and then be able to wear it if they're coming to the event. So that'd be sweet. But I don't have anything necessarily on the planning stages.
Yeah, we haven't had very many inside jokes pop up on the live streams lately, so there's nothing too crazy going on in the merch store. Although the Haunted Side will also have a Tahoe Biltmore exclusive, maybe two of them, because I might do a couple of different designs. And yeah, those should be up pretty soon. Is the Demon House still standing? Yes. As far as I know, Cleanwater Demon House is still standing. You guys are going to need a bigger glow board. How great is that, Jeff? I know, right? You guys are amazing for supporting us as much as you do. What is the percentage of getting nothing and spending all night at a venue? Sometimes very high. I mean, there have been times that we have gone out and nothing has happened. And there's times where we go and things are crazy. We don't typically post the investigations where just nothing happens. I don't know what the percentage would be. Maybe like, what would you say, like 80-20?
Yeah, we usually find something, even if nothing huge happens, like we don't get like something fly across the room or something like that. Generally, the investigation itself is interesting enough. So, we're checking out a really cool place, or we're hearing something and investigating it, finding out it was a car or something
Yeah.
You never know. But honestly, we're at these locations so long, and we are generally going to places that are very well known to be haunted. We've had a pretty good track record of at least getting something, be it a EVP or a personal feeling or interaction that we feel was odd or something.
Yeah, definitely. Ashley, thank you so much. See y'all at the premiere. Thank you for the PayPal donation, getting yourself on the board. And Rachel, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker, getting yourself on the board as well. Guys, we moved on to board 2, so you guys know this is the lightning round. As soon as we put the first name up on this board, now we're just trying to fill it. So any super chat, any PayPal donation, join the channel, join Patreon, is going to get you up on the board over there. And guys, we have about 15 minutes or so before we're going to end this stream and head over to the premiere of the new episode, which I am super excited. Gold Hill Hotel Part 2, Rosie's Room. It was awesome. I cannot wait. And Jason hasn't seen it since that night that we filmed it. So I think when he watches the episode, he's going to be like, "Oh my God, I remember that was crazy," because we definitely caught some pretty crazy stuff in there.
Yep.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Tina, getting crazy. Bam. Thank you so much. I think, did I miss? I thought I missed. I did. I missed one, and it's Tarnia. Tarnia.
I'm not saying it. I'll screw it up again.
Oh, we're getting down to the wire on this marker too. Almost done. Crow, watch your new video today. Heck
Crow
yeah.
would like me to make him a sandwich. I don't know how well it's gonna last in the mail, but sure.
Probably not very well at all. Tarns. See, she changed her name to just Tarns, so it would be like Tarnia, Tarnia, Tarnia. Give me some thumbs up emojis. Did I say it right? I'm pretty sure I said it right because she sent me an email that was like phonetically like exactly how to say it, and I'm like, okay, I think I got it right now. Tarnia, Tarns. Look, I'm getting the thumbs up now.
Woohoo!
That's sad, Patrick. What's sad? Yes, I got the thumbs up from her.
Yes.
From Sass, aka Sarah Jane.
Lee says, "Love you guys. Thank you for the super chat."
Heck yes.
Rachel says, "Sorry, I'm broke." LOL. That's totally fine. Like,
hey, no worries.
There is no requirement to support financially. One of the best things you can do is to tweet, Facebook, Instagram, be like, "Hey, check this cool thing out," and throw up a link to our account so people can check out the show. That means a huge ton to us.
Yes, it does.
Like, I would honestly say the majority of our growth as a channel is because you guys like us enough to tell your friends and family and put it out there like, hey, you want to see something cool? And that kind of word of mouth is huge. That's what gets us plaques from YouTube and invitations to Paracons. Like that kind of stuff is amazing.
Yep. And Lise, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. And Andrew, thank you for the PayPal donation. And he said, for the kitten.
I still have my stray cat. I think it's an official part of the family now.
Is it in now? It's part of the crew.
Yeah,
I like it. All right, guys, about 15 minutes to go.
Thank you, Sarah Jane.
Jane in the house. Let's fill this board up, guys. Boom. We got 5 or 6 more there and about 6 or 7 there. So let's go.
Ollie says, I wish I had friends so I could suggest these channels to them. I mean, if you don't have friends, I don't have a whole lot of friends. You know, quality over quantity is how I put it. Interacting with us during live streams, on the chats, putting comments in the videos, all of that helps us too, guys.
Yes, it does. Crow Judas, just found your channel. It's pretty cool. We just found your channel too, Crow. I've been searching for it this whole
Lisa
time.
says, I love Cemetery Road. Thank you.
Heck yes.
Means a lot. Sarah Jane wants to know if my new kitty has a name. It's Tally.
Oh.
Tally Ho.
Tally.
I named it that because it only has half a tail. And I was like, we got to capitalize on the half a tail thing. Tail, tally, tally ho. There we go.
Tally ho.
That's
Theo
literally how it worked.
Theo says, you have put together a great community. Honestly, it's you guys who have put together a great community. Jason and I are just kind of here along for the ride. You guys are the amazing ones that show up. You've built the community. You've built the camaraderie between everybody. It's really, really awesome to see that. It's just incredible. I never thought it would happen, especially to this level. So just throw up some ghost emojis for you guys being as incredible as you are. And I'm going to get in on it too. I'm just going to put some pizza ghosts and some hangover ghosts. Bam. Yeah, y'all are incredible. Leslie, happy Labor Day weekend. That's right. We got an extra day, don't we?
I know. I'm going to have to go out and have a burger at some point.
Oh yeah.
Sarah Jane says, "Oh my God, my kitty's name is Tilly. We got a Tilly tally."
Tilly.
Elizabeth says, "You guys seem to sleep in some of the haunted rooms you are investigating." We have before. It's not common for us to do that. Generally, we will stay up all night and investigate and then go home. But we have slept in some of the haunted rooms, like the trip to Colorado when we went to the Black Monarch. We each had our own room.
Yep.
And I definitely got woken up a couple times by something moving around in my room.
Oh yeah,
and it's a creaky building, so like when you're walking around, like the floors creak and stuff. But you know, when you get woken up in the middle of the night because the floor in your room is creaking and there's nobody in there,
little creepy.
Yep.
I stayed at the Union Hotel a couple of times. Very, very, very creepy. Does anything ever happen when you turn the cameras off? There's the second part to that question, and yes. There's so many
times.
It's
so frustrating.
Yes, we're like, no, we'll be there for however long. We're like, okay, come on, and then it's just like, okay, let's go to this other part. Okay, click, cut, turn, and it's like something crazy will happen. We'll be like,
or like we've packed everything up, we are leaving, and we're walking out of the location, and something happens, and it's just like, drop everything, pull out a camera, like, let's go figure out what that was. I think the Cabin in the Sky was that way. We tried to leave like 4 times, and we had to leave. We had to go. And like things started popping off. It was ridiculous.
Yep. Jeff says, what's the average amount of static cameras that are used? We usually use anywhere between like 3 to 5 ish. We've kind of scaled back a little bit on the static cameras, only because Jason and I have both been holding a camera more often. But I mean, typically we'll have anywhere between 3. 3 is like a good number. And it depends on the location. If the location, like Old Bryce Hospital, it was so big that we really couldn't, we would need like 50 cameras to cover the whole place. And so we kind of just left them up where we kind of had like a home base-ish. And then, we got to the other side of the building, and if something started happening, we didn't want to run 10 minutes down to grab a camera to run back.
Yeah.
Lisa, thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
Whoop, whoop.
Very much appreciated. Can you get a new poster made? Sure. What kind of poster do you want?
Yeah, I need to do a poster for Cemetery Road. People keep asking for that. But don't forget, I've got this thing I'm going to give away soon.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
My first stone rubbing of the show. It's pretty awesome.
Oh,
it's anniversary.
Anniversary, yeah. 26th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary, Leslie and Wesley.
Woot, woot.
26 years. Dang, that's awesome. Susan says, Jason, loving Cemetery Road.
Thanks for watching.
Glam's about to have a burger. Ooh, that sounds good. I should probably have a burger tonight too. Yeah,
I could go for a burger.
Elizabeth, how about using a 360 camera? We would love to. There's a few things though. 1, they're expensive, and 2, it's just going to add to the editing process. We've kind of got things streamlined to where I can get an episode out every week. But adding something like a 360 camera is just more footage to go through, more footage to edit. And I've never edited 360 footage, so I don't even know how to. But I imagine it's probably a pain, or could be a pain. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's nothing that we are jumping into right now, especially because, again, it'd just be another static camera. And typically it's like, the static camera is maybe like 0.01% of the time or 0.1% of the time they catch something. So whereas just Jason and I walking around with the cameras, it's in the moment when something happens. Where's the most haunted / scariest experience you guys have had? I don't know. I feel like the Eureka Opera House was pretty active. I can't wait for Jason to go back and experience that place because it was nuts. But I think of the ones that we've done, on the entire show, I think the one that I kind of had the worst vibe and the worst feeling on the whole place was the Clean Water Demon House.
Yeah, I would say that too.
It just something about it just felt weird. Do a calendar. Yes, we're working on it. .360 cameras have a fisheye problem, don't they? Yeah, they absolutely do, because that's the whole reason they can get a view all the way around, is because it'll just fisheye out like crazy. Terry says Patrick needs a GoPro on his head. I've said that from the beginning.
It'll never happen, so you can stop saying it.
One of these days it may, but probably not.
Jason, are you going into the hidden room at the Biltmore this time, or is the room off limits when you are there? Did they find out why it was sealed off? I have no idea. I have no idea why it was sealed off. I think maybe it's just an area for when they were building the place, is my guess. But it's weird to have, like, you think they would just seal it off. I don't know. But hell yeah. If I get that room, I'm going in.
Oh, you are getting that room. That's Jason's room. So he is literally getting that room. Sparky is alive and well. Yep. You guys actually are seeing the first bits of Sparky's footage on the Gold Hill Hotel episodes, because that was the first episode filmed with having it. So go do Sloss Furnace. Unfortunately, you can't do overnight investigations there anymore, but we were there during the day a couple of months back and did film a little mini episode. So that one's going to be out soonish, guys. We'll put that up soon.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely put that one up soon.
We got about 9-ish minutes.
Yeah, guys, rapid fire question time. Let's go.
Boom, boom, boom.
Anything you want to know? And keep in mind, guys, we still got some room to fill up on this board. So let's go. Super chat, PayPal donation. Join the channel. Join the patron. Whatever you can do. THS patches coming soon. Yes.
Patches.
Patches are in the works, guys. Don't worry. We will make sure that is a thing. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, I need some coffee. Cemetery Road wallpaper. There you go.
That's not bad.
Get that done.
Yeah. International collab investigation. Yeah.
Eventually we're going to get across the pond. The COVID situation, finances, all that kind of stuff kind of, put a hold on a lot of that stuff. But thankfully we were able to still put out a lot of shows through this whole thing because we just have cool friends.
Yeah, exactly. Is it expensive creating merch? It can be, especially if it's just like one-off things, which most of our stuff is.
If we do like the Teespring route, then it's not bad. They just make it for us, and
bad. They take
their shipping is terrible. But when you want something like a logoed hat, if you want to make the patches, if you want to do something that requires that kind of detail, generally you have to purchase a certain amount of the product before they will make it. So we have to spend $500 making hats and hope everybody buys them. So it does get a little expensive when we have to do stuff like that.
Yeah. Susie asked, do mystery boxes go to Australia? Yes, they do. Susie, if you want to join the mystery box, go ahead and do it, because we can ship literally all over the world. The super nice lady at the post office here clued me in on some secrets. And so, yes, we can ship stuff wherever you are in this world. If you'd like to join, just head over to linktree.com/thehauntedSide and click that button that says join. And you will get a mystery box sent to Australia. It does take a little bit longer, unfortunately, but there's really nothing else we can do about that. But it will make it to you, and I will just keep sending sending them until they do get to you.
Blake McKenzie asked, besides the Biltmore, any other events over Halloween that you are part of? Yes, we will be helping out the Northern Nevada Ghost Hunters with a few events that they are doing between the week of the Biltmore event and Halloween evening, Halloween night, where we will be in Las Vegas. Go check out Buy a Drink Productions over on Instagram for all the details over there. But yeah, we're going to be pretty busy that week.
Super busy. Super busy. Stacy, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. And Leslie, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. Happy anniversary. And Elizabeth says, do you guys believe you can actually be hurt by any of these entities? I think both of us have been hurt by something that we have not seen. You got burned. Remember, you got a burn on you at the Mackey Beach.
Yeah, that was weird. That was crazy. Yes, I do believe you can be hurt. I don't know the who's, what's, whys, and wheres. As always, we're dealing with the unknown. We are not professionals or know-it-alls or anything like that. Mm-hmm. I do think there are things out there, unknown things out there, that have the ability to cause you bodily harm, which is why you always need to be careful when you are doing this kind of stuff, because you just don't know what you're walking into. For the most part, the things that we have experienced have not been physically threatening, but there have been times where us or people we've been with have been scratched. Mm-hmm. We've been thumped on the head. I got hit in the head with a rock that flew across a room at a location. Didn't really hurt me at all, but like physical harm could have happened. So you just got to be careful, man.
Yeah. When is the earliest possible date you may be able to investigate as far as Rome, Georgia? Hopefully soon.
Georgia's just right there.
Yeah, for Jason, that's not too bad. As soon as we have like 3 locations to film at, usually that's like the golden number, 3, because we can come out, we can spend 5 or 6 days there, and get 3 locations filmed, have a couple of days in between to rest and charge gear, and then leave. So usually if we can get 3 locations around that area, we will be there. Where would you love to go that you haven't yet? Everywhere, Ben. There is not a place we would not want to go. As Faulkner says, is it better to donate on PayPal or YouTube? If you want the majority of the funds to come to the show, PayPal is much better because they take a very small processing fee. So say you sent $10, PayPal would take about 3% of that. Whereas YouTube, if you sent $10, YouTube takes 60% of that. So if you send a $10 super chat, the show will get 4, YouTube will get 6. So if you want the majority to come to the show, the PayPal link is definitely the best way to go. And I will post it up just so that you have it. And why did it do that? You put an extra H in there. Yes. Have you ever found living people in those scary abandoned places? Yes.
Doesn't happen often, but we have.
It was horrifying.
There was, I think the first one I ever experienced, we were wandering around after investigating an old burial area near a mental institution in Reno. And we were walking up on a house, and you were just kind of telling me the history of the house on the property. And there was literally a homeless person like sleeping right there on the porch. We almost stepped right on him.
Literally. Yeah, it was pretty dang crazy. And you were like, dude. And I was like, oh, sorry. Do you call spirits ghosts? They don't like it, makes them angry, scratch, pinch, throwing things. I mean, I don't know if we ever called them ghosts in the moment. But again, that's one of those things. I mean, that could be your belief, and that's totally fine. But we don't know for sure. We don't know if they like it or not because we've never actually had one sit down and tell us exactly what happens, and what they like and what they don't like. Nobody's ever had that direct line to them. So,
yeah. And generally when we speak out loud to whatever may be in the location, I don't think we
We talk to
say
it like a
like,
human being still.
yeah, we talk to them like they're still people. Like we don't be like, hey, are there ghosts here? We just ask, is there anybody here with us?
Yeah.
But also, even when we've used the word ghost in investigations, that doesn't automatically trigger an attack of any sort. So I don't find that to be true in our experience.
Yeah.
And yes, I
Mary.
would go back to Cabin in the Sky and investigate the kitchen. Cabin in the Sky was awesome.
Oh, we're going back very soon.
We got like 1 minute before the show starts.
Oh, snap. Mary, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. Blake, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. Guys, thank you all so very much. Let's pop over and watch the part 2 of Gold Hill Hotel, the premiere. It's going on now. I literally have 10 seconds to end this. Jason, any last words?
Thanks for all the support, guys.
Noticed. I'm glad you noticed.
Love you all.
All right, guys. It should automatically kick you over to the premiere. We will see you there, and we will pick up where we left off. See you guys. Thank you much.